please join us in a salute to our nation's flag.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As always, thank you very much for that. Carol, please let the record show that all 5 supervisors are in attendance. In addition, our solicitor, Chris Bolts, who's proudly contributing to the township manager, Bill Broadforth, our public works director, and Dan Dizer, our township engineer and chief of police. At this time, as you're aware, we'll take comments from our residents. We do have a little ceremony coming up shortly for a promotion here. We still want to go through comments first. So if you have a question first on the agenda, we appreciate that first. If not, we'll go to some general township interest comments. Anybody have a question on the agenda? Would you go to the microphone, please? You good, Bruce?
John Zawilla, Fawcett Church Road, doing my monthly check-in to see what's going on with the storm sewers at the top of the road.
Chris, are you giving us some information that you got from our Public Works Department?
Is this on? Yes. Mr. Januso and I visited the site. I reached out to one of the property owner's attorney, and we're in the process of evaluating the best way to proceed with everybody's best interest in mind. So it's an active, involved investigation, and we're going to try to get it resolved to everybody's satisfaction. I don't want to get into too much of the litigation and negotiation right now, but we'll certainly keep everybody informed as we go.
My question is because it's been 18 months that I've been coming, and last year I was told basically the same thing and nothing has been accomplished. So I'm just wondering, are we moving on, or because it's not making me happy, you're making the people up on the hill happy.
So I understand. There's a lot of interesting issues involved, and we want to make sure we take the right steps to help as many people as we can, including you, and do as little damage to people as possible. So other than that, I'm not really comfortable discussing what could be an open litigation situation, but I'll certainly keep you and any other resident informed as we move forward and where the progress goes.
What kind of time frame are we looking at? Another year?
No, not at all. I'll discuss my recommendation with the supervisors, and then when we make a decision, the letter.
Chris, I'm going to tell them, to be frank though, if we resolve it, it's going to happen quickly. If it goes to litigation, then it comes out of our hands whenever when the courts get involved. So we're trying to avoid that. But if we don't have to go that route, we'll be on it.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll see you next month then.
Are you still getting flooding in your front yard from it? Still?
Well, we haven't had the heavy rains yet this
Exactly,
year,
that's what I was
but as
curious.
soon as we get a heavy rain, I'm going to get it. There's no problem. And my hillside back's washing away. I mean, like I said, I had the water line break in December, and the way the water line broke and the water came to my side of the road, and it caused a problem there too. The water company hasn't been back out to even take care of their part. But then they've seen me out there, and they put pumps in so they can at least pump the water and try to keep it on the right-hand side of the road coming down.
They have done the whole pumping or
They had it in the hole, yeah, because the water was just coming directly down. Because the curbs can't handle the depth of the water. When it rains, it's coming off over the curbs, and it's just going under. It's undermining the road. It's killing the road. Because the water is going over the curbs, and it's just going underneath the road.
But we're just faced with it, if we make a change up there, then somebody else.
Well, that should take care of all that, once you get rid of some of the water, you're not gonna have it all down there, and it shouldn't, but it'd be jumping first.
All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else have Any questions?
I have something I'd like to say. Kathy Pickford wants to speak on a meeting that we have planned.
Yeah.
That's the Historical Society.
April 18th of this month, we're going to have a fundraiser for the Cecil Township Historical Society. It will be in this room. A Mrs. Pamela Nixon from Westland is going to be our speaker, and she's going to talk about coal mining, and particularly coal mining in our township. Her family was the Mack family from Hendersonville. She's going to talk about the company homes and what they did in the mines and things like that. So we decided to use this opportunity as a fundraiser for the Miners Pavilion. So there's a $2 charge per person. It gives you an opportunity to donate $100 if you want a paver for your ancestors that worked in the mine. You can double check to make sure we have an ancestor who was killed in the Cecil Township mine, their name and date of death for the plaques, and join the society. We're really moving along, starting to get information. I'm working on some of the pioneer families of the township, and we'll be glad to listen to any stories or anything that you have so that we can include it in the society's information that we have. It's at 2 o'clock, and it's $2 per person.
And we'll also be selling Sarah's candy bars.
Any other comments just on the agenda itself?
Yes,
Agenda item?
mine is related to the agenda. I mean, the last comment from Mr. Zawella. The water situation here on Fawcett Church Road. I'm Dennis Morgan. I live at 337 Fawcett Church Road. And the real water problem along the hill there is there's a neighbor of mine on 339 that has a commercial business going on back there. And his trucks running in and out have flattened the berms, or the curbs, if you will. That is why the water jumped in the curb and went into Mr. Zoella's property. But in relation to that, I have a different complaint concerning my neighbor as well. If I can bring it up now.
No, that's, yeah, we just said we would end up either resolving this or being in litigation. When we come out there, we would be glad to have you tell us that then.
Yes, yeah.
You'll see us out there when we're there, and if it's items that can be under litigation, we can bring it up right now in a public meeting.
All right.
We'll make sure they contact them.
All right, we will. If you can make sure you leave a number so we can reach somebody whenever we're meeting out there with the engineer and the attorney.
And then you can be included in it.
All right, that's very good, I will do that. Is this type of new complaints now too?
No, we have to do something before we go to general comments. I mean, there's a chief, you have a promotion that you're looking for?